Hello guys, today I'm going to recreate the Airbnb app using Figma, and I want to take you guys along with me. So the first thing is about Figma, you need to know about Figma is that Figma is a free design tool. It's very easy to learn, and you can go out and play it on your own, or you can watch this tutorial and then you can go out and try to recreate or follow along what I'm doing. So first off, you click a frame. So I'm actually going to choose the iPhone 8 just because that's the phone I'm using. And after that, you double click that. So now we have a frame. What we're going to do is that we're going to build within this frame. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna open the Airbnb app on my phone just to have a visual idea on what the app is going to look like. So I'm going to take a screenshot and post it so you can see what the final app is going to look like. And yeah, so first things first, what we want to do is we want to create the search bar. So we do this by going over here and that with a rectangle. And we don't have to use a rectangle, but personally uh, I just like starting off with a rectangle just to know what kind of box is and everything, and then we can build from there. So under that we have the dates. So um, I'm going to go with the dates as well. Bring this down a little bit, and we're going to create another. We're going to create two more boxes, uh, just like that. And Control Z and Control V just to replicate the boxes. And yeah, so like I said, this is just so we can get a visual idea on what we're going to be building. And so here we're going to play with some more boxes. So yeah, and that's that. And here we're going to have a text that says, what can we help you with? What can we help you find, Daniel? So I'm going to type that out. You find Daniel. Question mark. So by default, I just use Roboto, however you say this over here. But so however you say this. So anyways, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to click here and we're going to increase the font to, let's say, 40. Um, as we can see, that's clearly too much, and we might want to maybe try 30 and see. Yes, personally I think 30 works fine. I would also want to make this bold and change out the color a little bit, and maybe to something grayish or darkish gray, I would say. not completely black, but yeah, we'll figure that out as we go on. And I can just highlight this and just bring it down a little bit. Also highlight this and bring it down a little bit. So now we're almost completed. I'm just kidding, but we still have some ways to go, but we're getting there. So bring this. The reason I copied this is because I didn't want to have to create another text box and go through all that. I can just copy that and reenter and actually just retype something new into it. So here, let's see if I can extend this a little bit to make it fit. Yeah, it does. But I actually want this to be smaller. Let's try 25. Yeah, that's okay. And so we're gonna have a huge space in here. I am also going to come again and create another box. So this box down here is where our menu icons are gonna be. So here, and then we are going to create the final box. So we're gonna create a box here, and basically we can start having fun. We can start having fun. Okay, a second. Drag this down, and yeah, okay. So we want, I want this. I excuse me. I want that to overlap. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, so now we're going to add some photos, and I'm just gonna put hotel room, hotel room, and we're just gonna search and save some photos. Let's just choose some fun ones. And I've created an Airbnb folder in my desktop, so we're going to save it there, and we're going to choose hike. We're just going to type hiking because that also has a lot to do with you know traveling and visiting a place you've never been before. So we're just going to save this photo, and we're going to choose. We're going to do we're going to just type kitchen, and hopefully we can see photos of kitchen cooking. Let's see. Yeah, so we can see two people smiling and cooking. So we're gonna add those photos. We're gonna save those photos to our Airbnb folder. Now, back again on Figma, we're gonna fill these three boxes with those three photos we just saved. So we're gonna do this by typing Control Shift K, and that's gonna give us a pop-up menu on what folder we want. We're just going to select the photo we took, and we're just going to paste it here, just like that. And that's the first one. So we have a couple more. I actually want to paste that at the back, at the third box, but so we're just going to start here with the bed. We're going to start with the kitchen, and we let's choose another hiking photo just because. Yeah, yeah, I think this is better. Um, that's so funny. I don't know why I'm so picky about like the photo I want to use right now, but I like this one. They're looking over the world. They're sitting on the edge of the mountain. So we're gonna replace this one with that one. All right. Yes. And Ctrl Shift K, like I said before, and we're gonna select that, and boom. So let's get back to our Airbnb file. And if we look closely, we can see we can actually see that these this has an entire box to it. So um, we're gonna draw another. We're gonna create another box. Like there's no one way to do this. So to zoom in, I just put control. I just pressed control and I don't know what to call it, that rolling thing on your mouse. So we're gonna do this. Yeah. And we're just gonna Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. So that's to copy and paste it twice so we can apply to these other ones here. So now we have that. Um, we're going to make it. We're going to change the background of all three, and we're going to make it white. So yes, I know what you're thinking, and we're going to put what is called a stroke. So basically, a stroke. This is what a stroke is. It kind of outlines. It kind of outlines the file. So this is a stroke right here. So we just want it to overlap a little bit. So we're gonna do that for the other two. And so we're also going to change the color of the stroke. And we're going to change it to our normal gray, which looks beautiful if you ask me. But we could um we could design this to make it thinner, and but we're not gonna do all that. I just want to show you guys the basics on what I'm doing. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Oh, I already did that before. So we're going to do the strokes for both, and do it for the top as well. Change color. And if yeah, okay. So I mean, we could always like edit it and make it look more like what's in the app, but this is what I'm going with right now. So we're going to change this, and we're going to change our text size to 15, and we're just going to put stays. I think 15 is still large, so we're going to change that to 12. So we're going to put 12, and I actually accidentally just changed. Wait. Yeah, so right here, 12. I think that works perfectly. And we're going to change the color to this or this. Let's see. Yes, we're going to change it to put it at that. And because we hate repeating ourselves, we're going to just copy and paste it twice. Oh no. So let's try this again. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. It's not working, guys. Oh, I see why. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'm going to lock this, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, yeah. So all I did was just lock that so it doesn't move. And I'm going to Ctrl V again, and that's just so I can put it over here. And just kind of have them all matching. And of course, these are not all going to be stays. These are, so here we're going to edit this and type experience 6. And we're going to type adventure. So this isn't complete yet. They're not all aligned, so we're going to try to do that again. Okay. So let's see. Okay. And then after that, we're going to type homes, and we're going to create another text box, but this time the text is actually going to be smaller. So remember to, so we just type homes and more. So we made that a 12, so I think we're going to make this a 10. Yeah, that works fine. So spread this out. Shift this backwards to so it can be aligned, and change this color. To change the color, you go over here, and we're going to make it lighter. Okay. So let's see how it looks. Yeah. So it's coming out great. It's we still have some more work to do. So, but it's coming out okay. And we're going to Ctrl V, because we hate doing the same thing over and over again. Just the way software engineers hate doing stuff over and over again, so they automate it. A way of automating is just copy and paste it. Anyways, host that. We're gonna type a TV, and it goes down. That's fine. We're just gonna extend the box, and boom. Here we're going to type hosted trip, and that's that. As we can, if we look closer, we can see like the edge has a curve to it. So I don't know how well this is going to work. Okay, so I have to unhook that. Well, I don't know how well this is going to work, but let's try it. So we're just gonna put a five here, and basically that just, yeah, see, because they're two boxes, they both, yeah. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to troubleshoot that to the point where we're trying to find a solution. We might if we, for the sake of time, I'm just going to skip that, and I'm just going to go into working on other parts. So we're going to come down here and we're going to fill this big box right here with a mountain. So come over here to Google and type mountain, and whatever mountain would find. I like this one. It looks too small, but let's use this one. Ooh, Greenland. Or this. I don't know why I'm being so picky right now, but yeah, we'll just use anyone. And remember, Control Shift K to bring out the list and drop our mountain. So we just dropped our mountain in there, and boom, we're almost completed, sort of. So down here, what we want to do is we're going to bring our icons into the mix. I hope I have all the icons ready. So some of the icons might not look exactly like the icons in the app, and that is because first of all, um, I couldn't get the inbox icon. I couldn't find it online, and I didn't want to go about creating my own, so I just picked something that looked similar to it. But all the same, this is all for a learning purpose, so you guys can understand what's going on here. So yeah, with that being said, let's just complete this. This has a there's a curve to the top, so we're just gonna put 5, and yeah, I think that works. So let's see if 5, when I put 5, people don't notice it. Let's see, 5 here. Yeah, they kind of do, but at the same time they kind of don't. So I'm just thinking, uh, there's no need for that. Anyways, so um, to bring in the icons, we're gonna bring in the icons like we selected our photos. So which is going to be Control Shift K, and we're going to select all 5 icons, and boom. So we're gonna place them all here. Okay. And I might have, okay. So we're gonna do that again. Control Shift K, and we're gonna paste them outside the background this time. Select it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, great. Now that we've done that, we're going to put them into this size. And actually, first things first, we want to resize them to the shape we want them to be. Personally, I choose 30 width and 30 height because I just think they just all fit better at that. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna bring the inbox in. We're going to bring the Airbnb logo. We're going to bring the saved, the magnifying glass, and we're going to bring in the saved. Now we're not done. First of all, we want all of this to line up. So we're going to do this. Now that's in the middle. So we're going to try our best to make sure all of these are aligned properly. And yeah, I think they look good. Next up, we have to actually write under them. So the first one, under magnifying, remember to increase or zoom in and zoom out. Control, then the rolling thing on the mouse. I don't remember the name, what y'all call it. I don't know if there's a name for it actually. So we're gonna zoom in and we're just gonna create a little text box down here. And we're just gonna call this explore. We're just gonna call this explore. And we're gonna make it bold. We're gonna give it an 8. And we're gonna give it an 8. Oh no. Yeah, back again. So, and we're also going to change the color, which is right here in the fill, and we're gonna give explore a very nice shade of gray. We can make it red to seem like it was just clicked on, and then change this to red as well. But we're just, for the sake of us not building like multiple pages and we're just building one page at a time, which is we're just only building the home page. I'm just going to make this I'm just going to make all the icons neutral down here. So come down here again, because we hate copying. Where we hate doing the same thing over again. So we're going to just copy and paste. So that's that. I think there's a way to like make everything evenly spaced out. I think you do this and you double click it or something. You type tab. I can't remember. But anyways, so yeah, while we're doing that, we're going to change the names and type saved. Saved. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna center this. We're gonna type trips and center this. Explore and type inbox. Center this, and then type profile and center this. Yay! Our app is coming up great. Our app is coming up good. I'm actually very proud of what our app is starting to look like. Actually very proud. Oh, okay, yeah, that's so. Now we're going to do the same for now up. What we want to create here is we want to create a search bar. So we're going to do something called shadow drop. So something like that. But we're going to make this actually white. So I think, let's see, inner shadow. No, let's try again. Let's see, layer blur. You don't really notice that. You don't notice that either, huh? Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to your design. So what we want to do is we want to paste that and bring that over here to the box. I'm just for the sake of I'm just gonna create a drop shadow, just just so we can know what we're working with, and I'm gonna shrink this to 15 actually, and bring this down here. Change this to I think I like it like that. And then we're going to create a text box in here and just put try, because we're literally try Orlando. So now we've done that, we're going to change. We're going to take out the bold. I actually like it bold, but and we're going to make this text maybe like 15. And I actually like it bold. I'm gonna keep it bold. And then, you know, like we always do, change the color, and we want to center this to align. I don't feel it aligns. Why is it saying it aligns? It doesn't align. So we're gonna try this again. I think I know why. So let's see. Bring this up here and boom. So yeah, we got it. Houston, we got it working. So we wanna just place that there. And really, I'm just gonna give this a stroke. Even though I'm gonna give it a stroke, and I'm gonna change the color of the stroke to our signature gray. Um, so guys, we're almost done, and there's one more thing left, which is to type in the name, uh, type in dates and guests in here. So that's it. This is actually a really simple task. Just take in the text box tool and then draw. I actually just want to just type in dates, and in a second I'll tell you why I did that. I created a box before putting in the text, and that's because I would like to um, outline the outside with the stroke key. So yeah, so we're going to put a stroke down here. Oh no. Alright, let me edit this first and then center this. So boom. So what we're gonna do, because we hate to do the same thing twice, we're gonna replicate it, and we're gonna edit that and type guest. So now that that's done, we want to change it. We actually want to change this to our signature gray. Don't worry, it's gonna get better. Okay. Now we're gonna make this white, and this is the reason why I because I wanted to make this. I wanted to make this. I wanted to. Sorry, I gotta do the same thing for this. Change it white and put the stroke and make the stroke gray. Now, there's one more thing we have to do, which is the corners of this. We want to change it because they're just all like 90 degrees. So we want to, you know, add a little bit of curve to it. So I would say maybe 10. No, that's too much. So let's try 5. I think um, let's try. Wait, let's try this again. Somehow the strokes went away. Okay, the strokes are back. I don't know what just happened, but we're gonna leave it at 5. And yeah, there they are. And this, I would say we're almost complete. I just have to align this. Hold on. I would like to align this to the middle and center. Okay. So I would say we're done. And yeah, I would say we're done.